Bachelorette alum Katie Thurston, 34, says she will have breast cancer forever, but that she's very optimistic about her future. Katie Thurston is reflecting on her breast cancer journey, explaining how it has impacted her health, relationship, and future plans. The 34-year-old former Bachelorette star opened up during a chat with Canadian reality TV star Caitlin Bristow last week, detailing how her life has changed since revealing her diagnosis in February. During an episode of Bristow's Off the Vine podcast released on July 29th, Thurston explained how she's been going through numerous life changes this year. That's included getting married to comedian Jeff Arcuri, moving states, and adopting a new puppy named Charlie. However, she's also faced the ups and downs of her cancer diagnosis. Below, learn some of highlights we've learned from Thurston's chat with Bristow, from how she's being treated for cancer and the disease's impact on her relationship, to whether it runs in her family and if she plans to get a mastectomy down the road. She's taking 4 pills daily, plus a monthly jab. On top of getting a monthly shot that suppresses her ovaries so she can possibly do in vitro fertilization down the road, Thurston noted she takes 4 pills every day for cancer treatment. Chemo is not just a one-size-fits-all treatment, she added. There are different types of chemical therapy. With the type of cancer I have and because it's stage 4, I don't know how to better describe it, but it's like maintenance. However, she said the good news is that she recently had her 3-month checkup, and her tumors have shrunk, meaning her treatment is now more about maintenance. On the liver, where it had spread to, you can't even see it on a chart, so this is really working for me. Mentally, she said she's a big believer in sleeping and thinking well. In turn, she tries to see things positively and manifest for good outcomes in her life. Every night, I picture a little Pac-Man just eating away at this little devil, she explained, as she made the sound from the video game. Still, that doesn't mean she doesn't let herself get down, but only because she believes it's healthy to feel her feelings. I think you just have to allow yourself to spiral. You can't just bottle it up. You just have to go through the highs and lows and know that that's constant. There's no finish line in this healing journey. It's just a constant ebb and flow. Memory loss is her hardest hurdle. For her, she shared her memory loss is probably the hardest thing she's had to overcome since she was diagnosed with cancer. She noted she luckily has lots of flexibility in her work life since her career revolves around social media, brand deals, and being in the influencer space. For instance, she can often tell her team she might have forgotten to make a post online, yet she's still offered some leeway. But if I was working at the bank, 100% I would have to go on disability, and I would qualify because you don't have the mind function to properly, safely do a job like banking, she indicated. She also reflected on brain fog being frustrating in her life, where she recalled an argument she was having with her husband and explained how something had happened before. Her partner questioned and asked her to provide an example. I literally can't remember, but I promise you it has. And 3 days later, I was like, hey, remember that fight we had? I remember now. It was this. Cancer has helped improve her relationship. Thurston married Arcuri, 37, in a backyard ceremony on Sunday, March 22nd. It was 5 days before Thurston was set to begin treatment for her then stage 3 breast cancer. They got engaged in August 2024 on a beach in Hawaii, and they hosted an engagement party later that November. But speaking to Bristow, she explained she thinks her health journey has helped them grow as a couple. We really had to push our relationship further than other people had to. And we have had really tough conversations, but we've worked through them each time. I don't feel like we're going backwards, she shared, explaining a lot of couples may split or see some backtracking in their relationships amid big health news. It's a big statistic, especially with women diagnosed. The men leave and he did the opposite. He married me, she said, explaining how Arcuri has been there with her through some of the hardest times in her journey. He is something I'm most proud of, she stated. I will start crying. But the way that he's shown up in a world that he is not familiar with. He has made so many sacrifices and has done so much for me, and has learned and adapted. I don't know, this to me felt like a relief. He was like, this year I'm just gonna pay our rent. You could just focus on your health.